Howdy, friends and fans and family. Yeah, that's it. How you doing this morning? So I got up this morning and I said, I got some work to do outside and around the house, so I wanted to eat something. Normally a bowl of cereal or something. I was like, nah, let's do something. Let's do something fun. Well, I looked around and I had some leftover stuff. I had a leftover russet potato, so I washed it and sliced it. I'm not trying to be real careful with it, but what I want to do is I'm going to make kind of this, I guess the best thing to call it is like home fries. So I like keep the skin on because I like it. If you want to peel it, go ahead and peel it first. But basically, this is just something really easy that you can kind of throw all the ingredients together, and we're going to throw it in the oven. I got my oven at 375. And so let me just show you real quick how we're going to put this all together. So of course you need olive oil, because potatoes need olive oil. So I need a couple tablespoons, and once I get this stirred up, I'll know. I chopped up about about a huge onion. Not sure I'm going to need it all, so I'm going to put about most of it in, and on the side. And one of my ancient wooden spoons that has notches on it from tapping on the edge of the pan, right? Because you always hear me do that. And you can use your hands, but I didn't want to make everyone laugh at me, so I'm going to use a spoon, just kind of work this around. So, obviously we need black pepper. Potatoes, black pepper, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, you name it. You gotta have pepper. And this is one of those occasions where I'm going to say I want to put a little salt in. A teaspoon of salt. I got some paprika. Paprika looks cool. So a teaspoon. And the only herb I'm going to use, because I want to keep this really simple, I'm not trying to make something fancy, is I want some thyme. And I want about a table. I want to put enough thyme in here, it's going to flavor it, So there's a tablespoon. Back to the old mix-a-rooney. I always look, when you cut the ends off, sometimes the ends are not so great. They got some dirty spots, I call them. So don't include them, just throw them out. And if you want this to look prettier, you always have the option of cutting the slices in half or quartering or whatever. But I want to kind of do this as little effort as possible because I want to get this in the oven so I can get some housework done, and then I get to sit down and eat because we're just going to ignore it. Okay, so I was thinking, I look in the fridge. Remember I had to make my own chili garlic sauce, and I got a whole bunch of it here, and so I'm like, let's just kind of spice this up. So I want to put a big spoonful, because we got those red jalapenos, we got onion, garlic. I want a big spoon in there. Whoa! Good save. So this does not have to be perfect. We're going to dump it into a pan or a baking dish. We really want to make sure we've got everything well coated so it doesn't stick. And this looks pretty good. It's going to taste really good too. And because we're putting it in the oven, it's all going to kind of cook together. So I got my favorite Pyrex baking dish. And just to be sure, just want to put a little olive oil in here. Just kind of run it around the bottom. The other thing I like to do is, if you have any leftover onion, guess what? Let it stick to the bottom and not the potatoes, right? I don't know why, it's just one of those things that I do. So I want to make sure all these slices are separated. Yeah, that looks good. And I really purposefully just like cut really fast and furious so that it doesn't have to look pretty. Just try to make sure that they're not stuck together, at least offset, you know. And we got lots of onion, we got lots of potato, we're going to have lots of liquid cooking up in here. Alright, cover with a piece of tin foil. In the oven it goes. I'm going to give it half an hour and I'm going to check out and we'll be back in half an hour. Alright. So, it's been about 25 minutes. I was off doing stuff, so I wasn't exactly here, which is fine because the potatoes are going to be great. And, oh, really great. Okay, so how do I make it my way? Well, believe it or not, I looked in the freezer. I still had leftover corned beef from St. Patty's Day. So I cut it up into some pretty decent sized chunks. Because we want it manly, yes, right? And just want to toss these on top so all their flavor is going to impart into these potatoes. And you know, I always cut the fat cap off, but you're going to still have a little bit of fat. So that's good because guess what? It's going to really make those potatoes taste like dynamite. And this is a good time. Looking, make sure, still got enough. I mean, the olive oil's fine, so we're great. We're going to cover it back up. And now I really need to kind of just roast it. And so we probably need, I'm gonna guess a half hour to make sure the potatoes are cooked through, because the potatoes are a little chunky, and I really want that corned beef to really just be in there and get happy. So let's get this in here for half an hour and I'll see you back. Alright, all I can say is this tastes so, or smells so great. I really can't wait. It's really hot, 375, it's a pretty toasty oven. But man, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fork. Potatoes are done. They are so tender. The smell is just freaking incredible. So let's see what this looks like. So this is my version of hash, because I like the potatoes big, I like the corned beef big. I just, oh man, I just think it's all so happy. Flavors are just going to be out of this world. Like I always said, that's enough for me. What do you need? But you can see this is just, and really honestly, nothing stuck. It's all really happy. It smells so good. I mean, this is enough to, I'm gonna burn my mouth, like, because I can't wait. Bar none. This is so good, so simple. That chili garlic really add a little woo to it. Not too hot. And obviously I put a big spoonful. You don't even have to put any in, but if you want to put some in, you can just put a little in. This is like 1 potato, some leftovers. Let me tell you, this is something you gotta try because it is unbelievable. So anyway, I'm going to go back to eating this. So thank you for spending some time with me this morning so I could eat something. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for the comments. And I'll see you next time with another great recipe.